Hey guys, so we are going to read about Doris Lessing. We're going to learn about Doris Lessing, and we're going to read one story by her. She was born in 1919 and she died in 2013. She was born in what is now Iran. It was then Persia. Her father was an English-born bank clerk with the Imperial Bank of Persia. In 1925, the family moved to Rhodesia, which is modern-day Zimbabwe in Africa. And it was there that she went to a Roman Catholic convent as a girls' school. And during that time, she really immersed herself in reading and writing and became pretty passionate about being a writer. In 1939, she was married. She had a son and a daughter. She divorced a few years later in 1943. And around 1943, she married again, a man named Gottfried Lessing. And she left him shortly after. I can't remember how long she was with him, but she wasn't with him for very long either. In 1949, she up and moved to London with her children, and it was then that she published her first book. I think it was a collection of short stories called The Grass is Singing. It was an immediate success, and she just continued to write from there. In 1963, she published a collection of stories called A Man and Two Women, and it's from that collection of stories that our story, To Room 19, that's from that collection. Let's just pause and talk a little bit about To Room 19. One of the things that students often say when they read this story is that the lead character, Susan, is crazy. So I just want to acknowledge to you that yes, Susan as a lead character is crazy. She has delusions of things that don't occur. She's very depressed. She's slowly kind of going crazier and crazier. And spoiler alert, the end of the story involves her death, her suicide. So the character definitely is crazy, but I want you to not stop at that idea of labeling her a certain way. I want you to really dig deep to try to understand her motivations, try to understand what her life is like, try to understand the lack of communication that's taking place between her and her husband, and to really understand what is driving her crazy, what is driving her to these delusions and this depression. And it's both her immediate relationship to her partner, it's also the larger cultural ways that men and women relate. And that's really, at the time at least, and that's really what Doris Lessing is commenting on in that story. So look for that. One more really important thing to know about Doris Lessing that you should know is that she won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 2007. So definitely just a good thing to know about her as a writer. So enjoy To Room 19. It's a fabulous story. It's a little dark, but it's really well written and it's really important. Enjoy.